How are we sounding? Are we happy? We happy? All good? I'll do them now. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing. Asking questions. Stood on the staircase, so it might pick up a little bit, but it should be all good. I can hear it in the room. This is mic 1. It is sounding okay, and everything is all good on that front for me. He's not tested them. Two. Audience mic 2 took a second to turn on, but seems to be working, and everything is coming out into the room. I can hear the audio under the lights of the press conference room. Just to check, you got interview mic 1 as well. So just talking again for the sync test in this beautiful cardigan that I will not take any slander on. I think it is a really enjoyable number. The shoes do match, if you were curious. I know everyone likes to know that gripping information. Don't know what I'm doing for the evening tonight after work. Got some edits to do this afternoon. Plenty of things to look at doing and content to create ahead of our FA Cup fixture against Plymouth.
So what do we know, Mr. Dunker?
Do we know? Nothing. Nothing at all. Nothing's new.
Whose company did you have the pleasure of at Liverpool?
Vinny.
Vinny.
He's off to Everton, of course, now. 2 o'clock, I think it is.
So that'd be more like 2:30 then.
I don't think he'd be doing the owl thing of saying we.
Just loitering in the back there.
Just buzzing along.
Are you PLP in?
I am PLP.
Good. Good, good. Don't think you've got a crew here, have you?
You?
Vice versa, Everton, I think they're just using PLP. So
Hasn't been the last few weeks now, I've been to.
there's no cameras to be available, apparently. No staff or contracts. So we don't
More
know.
like it. Although I know Fraser went and did Everton last week, and there was no star there at all. Report your own camera.
Wow. Did you forget?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Well, it will just sounded like the old days with Fraser
It will,
voicing
yeah.
it, wouldn't it? And saying what you do. Still doing the NFL.
Still doing the NFL, but that's done now for
Well, yeah, it's over for
another season, for another 7 months. Looking ahead to cricket, Yorkshire.
Oh, yes. I like watching that on the YouTube. Are they still going to do that?
Yeah.
Stream it all? It's good. It's good. Good production on it.
Believe it or not, their biggest market by far is Southeast Asia.
Good.
Especially T20 games, there's uproar if they're not online, the moment you send a go into them.
Really.
Oh god, yeah.
It's good. It's good little niche. It's all free for the viewer.
Value for money.
Do you make enough out of like the advertising to cover the costs? Is that?
I honestly don't know if they must do.
Oh.
But I'd imagine it's all tied in with the revenues from the 100 and things like that.
They have said that PLP are going to put remote cameras in at all the training grounds for the press clubs.
Really? Why would they do that when Premier League are taking it in-house season after
Well, that's what I mean. So it's, yeah. It's not very interesting how that works.
If sports news is staying on TV, it won't work. I think there's a few people hoping it does.
2 o'clock party is
Sorry? You may well be right. You know what they'll do, man? They'll probably just stick in iPhone 17 Pro Max on the camera. That's plenty good enough. It's always the way with these things. It's all good until it's not.
Retire off to Portugal or something.
You plan on retiring?
Yeah, just sort of over there. Live on a big field or something. In a hut.
It must be more than any camera work than I gave credit for.
Does his hair, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's not the mirror.
Rich is thinking of that.
Get the foundation on.
Change of colour temperature.
But does it still fit on if you've got a stand hold on the phone?
What stand hold you've got? Where's your phone? You can have a look.
Well, I don't have a Mac anymore.
For example, my phone has a stand holder already.
No. If you're doing it, as will inevitably be the case. Look at that.
It's not very.
It's then broken.
It's not very firm because that's not a.
If you have it on a tripod like that, so it's got a grip there.
Fashion it,
It's worth looking at.
I can't see quite a grip with it anyway.
So when I was in Vegas, I did a live 2-way without zero on that. I was astonished that they're happy to take that.
They're using like a live gun.
Well, yeah.
Was it Zoom?
It wasn't. It might have actually been Zoom, bizarrely. Which BBC seems still happy to take as well. Get yourself on Riverside or somewhere.
True.
You're right. Yeah, not too hot, thank you. I'm not actually, no, Mark's doing it.
They're getting his miles in, aren't they?
He is,
He's absolutely everywhere. Yeah, I message him and then I get a reply like 4 days later. Oh yeah, mate, sorry. Premier Productions, isn't it? Team News, what do you think of Spurs? Happy days. I'll come down here for line of sight.
Haaland, Bruyne.
Don't mention how.
Yeah, I know, but then, so the problem is, I don't want to burn one of your questions and ask about your record at Spurs. Has he played 11 times and lost 7?
Yeah, no.
That feels like a question more in your wheelhouse. It's a nice one, or anything on those sorts of lines for me. But then equally,
Yeah,
I don't know what my third question will be. A question on Ange, because we're obsessed with asking managers about other managers. We're obsessed with asking you about Ange.
You ask about Angela and I'll ask about the record.
Yeah. Robin, are we missing anything?
Not there. She'll watch shit. I can smell shit.
It's quite an attacking lineup, really. There was no asking for the Ferguson and December. Not really good much.
Traditional Aussie idealist type school of football at Spurs.
Yeah. Come on. Are you doing live page stuff as well? Just like, I think they'll turn it into. I'll put someone on
Afternoon, guys. Hope you're well. Same process as ever. Max on either side. We'll set an embargo partway through for 10:30 this evening. Pakistani, please.
Hi, Pep. Erling Haaland, you said last week his scans were okay, but he had discomfort on the stairs. How is he doing, and is he ready for Spurs?
Tonight we will know it after training. I hope so, but I don't know yet.
Is just waiting to see how he performs in training then, or any reactions? Is that more what you mean?
Oh, feels better, but the last 2 games could not play. We'll see tomorrow.
Ange Postecoglou's had a bit of an up and down season. What do you make of him as a manager, and what do you make of that Spurs team?
Highly manager, so I have a high opinion about him. And I try to don't judge, but then it's an opinion like everyone, not for the results. So you to see the idea. Sometimes it's going well, sometimes not much, but I have a highly opinion.
And finally from me, Kevin De Bruyne is 34 in the summer. His contract's expiring. Lots of talk about him at the moment. Arguably one of City's greatest ever players. Does he still have a place at this club for you?
He's an exceptional player, was and is, and hopefully will be. What's going to happen mainly belong to him and the club.
Pep, I know last week you spoke about your passion, your enthusiasm for rejuvenating this squad of players, looking ahead to the future with the youngsters you've brought in. Is this the biggest challenge of your managerial career so far, to be able to reinvent this team, to take it back to where it was? Is it one that you look forward to enthusiastically?
No. We have done it already. So after 9 years, it's not the same team that we started 9 years ago. We have done it 2 or 3 times already. So it's not the biggest challenge. The challenge I had is when I was starting my manager career, and with my staff and a lot of tasks. We were together and prove myself, prove our staff that we can do it.
And when you look at Spurs as a team, what problems do they pose? Where are their strengths as you go into tomorrow night's game?
They're a fantastic team, the quality, individual quality, as always they had. The rhythm they play and the intensity they do. The incredible runners, the transitions. But I've seen lately they are a little bit more paused in the final third. They had more extra passes that maybe before that finished action so quick. They can do it, of course, but in the same time they can do it, especially when Maddison play. Yeah. So the results dictate one thing, but the opinion about the teams is completely the opposite.
And in your mind, what must your team do if they're going to win tomorrow night?
Sorry?
In your mind, what must City do if they're going to win at Tottenham tomorrow?
Many good things. So the teams we are going to play now in the recent past, and in the future you have to do many good things.
Hi, Pep. You've obviously had your January signings for a month or so, more than that in some cases. How do you assess the impact the signings have made on the team and the club as well?
But really good for a short time for the training. Really good. So Kusanov arrive and play against Chelsea, Orion, and Newcastle, Madrid, and Liverpool, and so the tough and difficult schedules he come from, for the lack of communication in terms of still he doesn't speak English fluently, so impact is really good, and Omar as well, and Nico play less, but as well have been really good. So we are satisfied for the impact, and of course Victor, when you have 2 minutes, always will be in a good level.
Can I ask about Rico Lewis? How would you sum up Rico Lewis's season and how he's doing?
Since arriving in the first team, I've been really good. He's a guy like people could think is not a good defender, but he's an exceptional defender. He's so smart, intelligent. Of course, his physicality is not like a typical defenders in this country, but he's really good, and especially with the ball, he gives us a lot of good things. He make the game better, and since arrive, not just in that period. So he won a lot of titles for his early age, and his impact has been really good.
Okay, setting a bag off 10:30 this evening. Somewhere to start, Mike.
Hi, Pep. Has a decision been made on John Stones and whether he has an operation?
No, no surgery.
So
No, he can be recovered during 8-10 weeks without surgery.
With Kusanov and the communication, is he learning English words? How do you?
Well, we're pushing to take a lessons every day, as much as possible. Of course, it's really important to communicate. I don't think even when I would say speak English properly, we'll communicate much. I don't know. I don't think so for the way he behaved. But as much as he understands the game and what he has to do, it's fine.
Hi, Pep. You spoke last week about your exceptional relationship with Kevin. Will you sort of help him to make that decision about next season when the time comes? Will you be sort of quite clear about what you think he should do?
Nothing is going to change about that. Of course, we know each other quite well, and I think we are quite honest with that. And I think in that situation he has to decide. That is the most important thing. So he's completely honest with himself, and he's going to decide what does he feel, what he can do in the next period of his life. So it's like I said, in summer 34 is all at the end of the season, and he has to decide, like happened with David Silva, for example, and many other players.
Also, Pep, you've got Claudio Echeverri arriving in the squad.
Yeah, they announced me he's here soon. Yeah, he's going to start the training. And mainly will be for the end of the season, maybe the World Cup. And as soon as possible arrive, he can adapt quick for the future.
Hi Pep, can I just check on Ruben Dias? He didn't play on Sunday. Is he fit? Was he left out for fitness reasons? And with players like Kevin, but other players that you've said there's going to be a rebuild and some injured players might not be able to stay.
We need everyone for the end of the season. Absolutely everyone. I decided for this lineup, and maybe tomorrow will be for another one. We need everyone. So we are part of that, and of course in the next 1, 2, 3 years, so the players will be a little bit different. So everybody knows it.
Are you looking for some of those players to essentially fight for their futures in the end of this season and show you that they can still play for City at this level?
Of course, all of them can play. When the team play better, they can play. So 6 months ago, 7 months ago, with the champion team, so we had just one player with Sabino. The rest are the same. So, and when the team behave better, especially with everyone is there, they are players to play for City. There's no doubt about that.
Can I just check on the Diaz thing? So he didn't. It was tactical that he didn't play on Sunday. Was there something that you'd not sort of seen from him that you wanted to? Or?
No, absolutely not. He came from the injury, and we wanted to leave more pace for Kusanov. That was the reason why. I went a left foot in the left side. Nothing special. Ruben is massively important for us as a player, as a character, and many things. So have been a key point for that period. He's an important player, but sometimes I decide. And they decide for other players.
Can I ask about Oscar Bob? It seems like he's like a forgotten man. Did he have an ankle injury when he was coming back with a setback? How long is he going to be out for?
I think yesterday we spoke with the doctor, and he feels really good, much better than when we come back. Have a problem in the meta. For disturbing, could not run properly. That's why at the end he come back, stop, and at the end with the doctors wisely decide, okay, stop until you feel this little discomfort that we have in your ankle can be better, you can training. So, and I think it will be in the last